Welcome. So we've had some interesting days. We have been working on the garden beds, which is, my husband's all, what do you want for Mother's Day? And I'm like, you know, I got the deck, we're putting in this yard, I don't really need anything, I'm pretty happy. And then I got thinking, it's like, I really need my garden beds in. So we got our soil and we've been working on garden beds, and we haven't finished, but we've gotten a pretty good start on the garden beds. It's so fun to do these family projects and everybody gets a turn to help, huh? Got Justin over there shoveling, and Kaylee's been taking turns shoveling.
And she's raking.
And we're raking.
She's raking.
And I help raking. Over here, we've got 3 out of the 6 that we're going to do over here. We're going to be putting in these other 3, but we've got to move this chicken coop, which we realized we should have moved before we got our soil. So these other 3 garden beds are going to have to wait just a little bit longer. We're going to put 3 more right in here. And so then what we're going to have to do is get the soil moved into the yard so we can get grass. But another fun thing that we're doing is we're going to just have kind of a shade garden here in the back, going over to the deck. And my husband found one really nice flat rock. And we're hoping to find some other ones, but we decided to have a little bit of a landing pad right here at the bottom of our deck stairs. And I love it. I think it's really nice. We did some similar things with gravel and some slate rocks that we had gotten from my parents when they moved. The other thing that we're going to do, we did have to make the decision to put our dog down, and that was hard. I've never had to do that before. As a kid, we had dogs and cats, and either they would run away and they would die somewhere and we just never find them, or they would, if they got sick or whatever, then my dad would take them and he would put them down, and we just didn't really know when it happened. But with Suzie, for 2 or 3 days, she couldn't hardly walk around. She had stopped eating, and I really feel I think that she had cancer. She'd been having these really ugly moles pop up all over her body, and they just got more and more and worse every time I got her groomed. So I think she finally succumbed to cancer. And so we took her to the vet and had the vet euthanize her. I was there with her the whole time and cried and cried and cried. And we dug a really nice hole for her here in the backyard so we could bury her here on our property. And it doesn't look like much right now. It's just a little bit of moved earth, you can tell. But what we're going to do right here is I actually have enough materials to do 7 garden beds, and so we're going to put one more garden bed right here as a memorial to Suzie, and we'll grow regular garden stuff in it, but we'll probably do like a special stone or paver or something. Maybe my daughter has a wood burning kit, and maybe on the side of one of the boards we'll just put Suzie Q Memorial Garden for our sweet little dog. Anyway, so that's all looking really good. We've got some repair work that needs to go be done with the goats. The goats like to sit up on top of things, and you can see, just because of weather and goat weight, the particle board that we have on these things is falling down. We've got some pieces that we can replace it with, and it's just something that'll happen a lot. But we've got happy goats. That's our pregnant doe, Bart. She looks pregnant. So she's due the end of July. So we've got a couple more months for that. As I said in the last video, I got kind of nervous about our broiler chicks because they all came out. Had the door open because it was so warm. They all came out, and only a few of them can figure out how to get back in. And so I was so terrified that we were going to lose chicks, but we haven't lost any. And they're all doing really, really good. They're all kind of huddled today. We've got a chillier day today, so they're keeping each other warm. We've been rationing the food, which means in the morning they are starving, huh? You guys are starving in the morning. Huh, baby? You're one of the ones that figured out how to get up in there, huh? So I'm having a much better experience this time around because they're not dying so quickly. They're not dropping like flies like they did last time. Yesterday, I also took some time to, after putting Suzie down, to just sit out here and do some planting. I got myself a soil blocker not too long ago. It's just a small one that just does the 4. And we've got tomatoes. And I decided to restart some peppers since I think we lost all of our pepper plants from the wind. I did get some grow lights, so right now these are under grow lights, but my husband says, most days you can probably just open the garage and put them out in the sun. And so I think that's what I'll do, is just open the garage, kind of set them out in the sunshine towards the front of the garage. Today, I'm going to wait and see if the sun comes out later. It's not out right now, but that seems to work all right. And what it does in here in the garage is it protects them from the wind, because we get these winds that are just crazy. Before every storm is, I'm like, okay, is there a tornado or something? Sometimes they're that bad, but we're about ready to put a bunch of these chicks, I'm going to open this up, out into a coop. Hey, pretty girl. So this is one of our cream leg bars. Our other little cream leg bar hen. And a little boy cream leg bar back there. They're getting big. And then we picked up a few more from the feed store. They were on sale because they were a few weeks old. And so we've got a couple speckled Sussexes, and we decided I've wanted to have a Brahma for a long time. And so we picked up a dark Brahma. And then I saw the frizzled Cochins, and I just couldn't help myself. So we've got a couple frizzled Cochins too. They're super cute. So the Cochins, I think I'll leave in here a little bit longer because they're a little bit younger than the rest of these bigger birds, and they are small birds. So I think I'm going to leave them in here for a little while. I have 5 silky eggs in my incubator right now that are due to hatch this coming week, so that's kind of fun. And we'll put those up with the frizzles. You following me around, Fluffy Pants? Come on, buddy. And here's our other silky. Here's our other silky, and she is so broody all the time. It cracks me up. Are you laying an egg over there? Do you guys need food? Maybe. So that's kind of where we're sitting right now with the homestead. Chickens need water. I need to get the chickens some water. We've had a lot of wind. It's really... It's shifting things around. We had nearly run out of grass hay, and we're at a season of the year where cuttings haven't happened yet for the grass hay. So I had to see if I could locate at least something for the goats. And a wonderful lady who's practically a neighbor, she's practically a neighbor, she lives almost straight across from us, a couple streets over. She had a bunch of grass alfalfa mix that she was willing to sell to us because she didn't house as many horses this winter as she thought she would. And so I'm like, okay, grass alfalfa we can do. I've got a couple more bales of straight grass, so we feed the boys straight grass. Alfalfa hay has a lot of calcium in it, and for the boy goats, that can be bad for their urinary tract system. I don't know if it gives them gallstones or kidney stones, or probably kidney stones. I don't know if they have a gallbladder, but anyway, it can cause problems for the boy goats. So what we do is we feed the boy goats a little bit from what we have left of the grass hay, and we feed the girls the alfalfa mix, which works out really good because we have one that's in milk, and so a little more calcium there isn't going to hurt. And the other 2 are likely pregnant. At least one of them I know is pregnant, and the other one is possibly pregnant. And so it just gives them a little extra boost. And boy, do they love the alfalfa. They adore it. Little pigs. But it's all good. So I want to wish all of you mothers out there watching a wonderful Mother's Day. What you do is amazing. It's a miracle, and I am grateful for each and every one of you, and know that each of you are loved and cared about, and that even though things don't always, work the way we want them to, that's life. But we just do the best we can. Continue doing the best you can. And I want to wish you and bless you with the most wonderful Mother's Day. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.